Look at my red face.
Red face.
I know. I think the red face started sort of halfway through the first day of steroid treatment, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, got a yucky, horrible metallic taste in my mouth. That's kind of the main side effect of steroids that I've been having, and the flushing of the face and the heart pumping, rather thudding more than pumping, really. That sort of elevated heart rate. So, okay, so we have not long got home after day 3 of steroids. If you recall in my first video, that I wasn't very good at all, and I didn't know how I was going to get to the hospital for day 2 and day 3. But fortunately, and I just want to give a bit of a shout out to my fantastic brother, Kev, and his girlfriend, Sue. They saved the day, didn't they, darling?
They did.
They saved the day.
They were good eggs.
Yeah. So, you know, they really... I couldn't have drove it. I couldn't have drove it. I've been in that much pain. Certainly on day 1, anyway. Day 2, after day 2 steroids, the pain had subsided. I'd got a reduction in pain, but the stiffness in my back and my legs and everything was still there, and it still is here on day 3 as well. I've got a reduction in pain, but I've not got an improvement in mobility like I did when I had steroids back in April earlier this year, which I was kind of hoping for, because I got the improvement in mobility on day 2 back in April. It was very apparent, wasn't it? Very quickly, and I didn't really have a problem driving to the hospital on April's steroids, so don't know what's happening there. So we got home. My brother dropped us off, didn't he? Probably about, was it, I don't know, 5:45?
Something like that.
I'm absolutely knackered. And I came and collapsed on the settee. Teresa, meanwhile, went to put tea on. Didn't you, dear?
I did.
Put the bin out and emptied the dishwasher, and I did absolutely nothing. Thanks, darling. You're an absolute star. You know I appreciate you.
No problem.
So, what else have we got to say?
Your letter this morning?
Yes. I've been trying for years to get an MRI scan. Guess what I get through the post this morning from Derby Hospital? Completely unannounced. Nobody even said a thing to me. This is your appointment for a MRI scan, head. So I'm having a MRI scan on my brain, just to make sure it's still there, I think. I think it probably is after all these steroids. But apparently because I've had 3 relapses or attacks in the last 12 months, they're keeping a bit of a closer check on me, it would seem. But, you know, I queried it today with one of the doctors at the day case centre where I've been having my treatment, and he looked into it, investigated it, and because I said to him, I don't have any brain lesions because, well, I don't have MS in the brain. I have lesions on my spinal cord, mainly my thoracic area, which gives me all my walking problems. I don't have any brain lesions, and I don't have any symptoms which would indicate I've got brain lesions as well. I don't have, I don't know what they call it, cognitive issues where it's a foggy brain, and I don't have optic neuritis or anything, and nothing like that. I don't have tingling in the face, nothing. So I queried that with them, but apparently it's just routine because I've had 3 relapses or attacks in the last 12 months. So that's interesting. All these times I've asked for an MRI scan and I've been told no, and then suddenly I get one randomly in the post and haven't even been told about it. Oh, I don't know. I'm sure there's something else we've got to add.
Nope.
Okay, so just want to say thank you to everybody, all of my subscribers, and all of the fantastic support you guys have given me. You know who you are, because I've been going through comments today and yesterday and the day before, and we've read through every single one of them, haven't we?
We have.
And we really, really enjoy reading through them. And to be honest, the time I've been spending, whilst I've been having my steroid infusion, that's the time I've been using to catch up with comments. We actually had some signal in the hospital on the phones today where we were, so that was good. So thanks everybody for all your continued support. It is very, very much appreciated by me.
It's uplifting for us, isn't it?
Very much so, yeah. And my previous video, I was my previous one to this, where we just filmed lots of little clips on the iPhone, and I sort of stuck them all together on my video editing software. I was doing that till 3:30 a.m. Tuesday morning, by the way. That's because I wasn't tired at all, and it got to like 3:30 and I thought, better go to bed now. But that's because of the steroids. That's one of the other side effects, insomnia. But last night I was out like a light. In fact, I don't think I saw the TV. We were watching some TV, weren't we?
I think you fell asleep about 7 o'clock.
I fell asleep about 7 o'clock, and Teresa, I think you woke me up about 10.
Yeah.
Or I kept waking up, and you switched the telly off and went to bed. And I had one of the best night's sleep I'd had in absolutely ages. So that was really good. Anyway, I think the steamer's about to bleep.
It well could do.
So I will bid you farewell, and I think you're going to bid them farewell as well, aren't you?
I'll say bye.
Yeah. And I've just said this, but thanks for all your support, guys. And until next time, bye-bye for now.
Take care.